Hello everyone and welcome back, this is Josh, and this time on Southwest Football we're going to watch Mangotsfield United versus Evesham United, I think they're called. It's the 14th of January, if this video goes soon. I think we're going to run a little bit late getting there, unfortunately. It's another cold day, but it's not as cold as it was when I went and watched Cribbs Causeway against Clevedon. So hopefully today will be a good game. And unfortunately we did arrive a little bit late. We arrived about 5-10 minutes late, but thankfully there was no goals or any good action that happened. And yes, we are at Mangotsfield United Football Club. The nickname of Mangotsfield United are called the Field or the Mangoes. They were established in 1951. The ground name is Cosham Street, based in Mangotsfield or Longwell Green, near there. The stadium capacity is around about 2,500. The stadium is very nice, even though now you can see here at the back there is a little bit of cover, the other house is just open, but where we were sat was right in the main stand, and I reckon that could hold about 100 odd people or something like that. It was a very nice stand. The away supporters were loads as well. I think this has got to be one of the highest attendances I've ever seen, like for this kind of standard of game. This is the first game where it was actually in the Southern League Division 1 in the Southwest Series, and let's just say from the football shown in the first half it was a very good showing. Both of your teams' attack were pretty good. They're both getting the ball forward, trying to attack, put pressure on their team, but Evesham here are applying a lot more pressure than Mangotsfield was, as you can tell from the first couple of clips. As their number 9 here goes on goal, their number 7 just missed as well, and their number 9 just misses there as well. But now they've gone 1-0 up. I think it was number 9. He did score. The ball came into the box from the outside, like left-hand side of the box, went into the middle, and I think he just slotted it home past the goalkeeper. He had no chance. Mangotsfield are trying to apply their pressure after that goal. They got a couple corners, a couple of free kicks, and from this free kick now, he's going to try and swing it in. And for some reason, the defender at the back post whacks it out. I think he thought he was under pressure, but from that actual free kick, the corner is then taken, and I think number 4 almost gets his head and almost headers into the back of the net, went for the goalkeeper, that would have gone in. But from that other corner after that, nothing happened. But Evesham are now applying more pressure, as number 3 here has got plenty of space. He looks up, he then slots out to the left hand side to the number 11, who's got plenty of time, whacks it over the top of everyone to the back post, and unfortunately their defender headers it into his own goal net. So that's 2-0. That's 2 goals within the space of 10 minutes, and that was like the 25th minute. So Evesham are now 2-0 up, and Mangotsfield are trying now their hardest to try and find an actual goal to try and get him back into the game. And as you can see, number 11 is now trying to break free from his man, but his shot is blocked by number 3. He's able to clear it out his lines, and their striker then controls the ball, passes it to number 4, but his pass is misplaced. There's a lot of this in this game, a lot of try and build up the play, reaches the midfield, reaches their defence, and then it switches play around. And yeah, it's back to number 11, start a waiver, but unfortunately this right hand side here, I just couldn't see anything, so a load of clips were ruined. And then Mangotsfield do make it 2-1. I think it was a back pass, was pretty short to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper came all the way out, went round the goalkeeper and just slotted it. Unfortunately, the defender couldn't get it. And then number 11 was a better shot from this time than it was last time. Goalkeeper makes a good save. But unfortunately, Mangotsfield get caught sleeping as Evesham are on another gear. Their number 11, who did all that hard work, gets pushed off the ball a bit too easily by number 10. He's able to run through, pass the ball to number 4. He's able to slot it across just like the first goal. And their striker slots it into the back of the net. 3-1 up. And that's going to end at half time. And at half time now we're going to do our food rating challenge, and this week is going to be an amazing 9 out of 10. The food options were amazing. That was actually curry sauce on chips. I ain't ever seen something like that at a Southwest football game so far. They had plenty of offer. They had like cheese on top, any sauce, burgers, curry sauce as you just saw then. Their options were a lot more, and sausage as well. Actually, you have sausage and chips. With a crowd this big, you needed it. So yeah, that's going to be a good 9 out of 10 food rating today. And as you can see here, this number 2 now, he turns his back here for Mangotsfield. He actually used to play for Western-super-Mare. I think his name is Ben Whitley or something like that. I have noticed a couple of teams I've gone and watched now, local teams, that a lot of players have come from the likes of Western-super-Mare, Bath City, and like for some reason all the players seem to travel around to each different team. I know like Sid Camper now for Western-super-Mare has gone to Bridgewater Town, so it might be interesting to go and see them, watch them play. And Jake Luane as well when he was playing for Clevedon Town. Yeah, so they both play for Western-super-Mare. There's a couple of players I think play for Bristol Rovers, like Ryan Broom and Shalink Hunter, who actually play for Bath City. So it'd be interesting to see them play. And it's just weird how like this local football, you get players who play for different teams and you see them around and recognise them, and you either drop on a level or they end up going up levels. So it's just interesting to see like what calibre of football they actually do. But back to the game in hand now. Evesham are still applying a lot of pressure, as you see there. I think that was number 9 was able to take a shot at goal. He's already scored 2, I think, and I think he's looking for his hat-trick. I'm not too sure, as Ben Wheatley here tries passing, but number 2 is able to cut it out. But as the game's going on, Mangotsfield had a lot of set pieces, free kicks, corners, but unfortunately they weren't able to use it to their full advantage. As you can see here, Evesham were able to break from it from open play. But as the game went on, a lot of frustration started to show in the players, a lot of tackles, a lot of connections and stuff happened, a lot of verbal. So this is what ended happening. So yes, just like Smith would say, this is a case of handbags, but unfortunately I'm not that good of an editor to edit all the handbags in. But that is our first case of handbags in the Southwest Football Series. Well, there was a case at Portishead where Cheltenham, one of their players, smashed the ball off Portishead's player's head, but that was only a little tough between those two. That was a full-on team tough then just happened. But as you can see, the tackles are still flying in as number 2 here took out number 10, and he just didn't care, number 2. Referee gave me a yellow card. Number 2 just thought, nah, I ain't having that today. He thought he could walk away from it. If he walked away from it, he won't get it, but unfortunately the ref had to follow him to give him it. And then Evesham are still trying to get a 4th goal to try and kill the game over, trying to stop Mangotsfield from playing, as number 16 here takes on his man, takes him on successfully, and then as he tries to cross over, he's able to get back in time and calls a corner. But from that resulting corner, as you can see, the goalkeeper's actually handed the ball into his own goal net. From this video proof, it does show that the goalkeeper did it himself, but the player who took the corner actually got awarded the goal. So I think that was a mistake. I think it is actually the goalkeeper who actually scored their own goal. And as you can see, number 9 there just gets wiped out clean as well by number 5, the defender, and I think he goes in the book as well. I'm not too sure actually, but yeah, the captain wipes out number 9 to get toughed off. And there we go. Here's a second case of handbags. I did unfortunately catch this one a little bit late. It all kicked off again right next to the dugouts. I think there's another tackle. They both got clumped up together. So that did end Mangotsfield 1, Evesham 5. That was a good game, a lot of content in that, it was a very, very good game, even though it was one-sided. There was a first case of handbags as well for Southwest Football, but please like and subscribe and leave a comment if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys next time.